Hello students, in the last lecture we have studied regarding the meaning of a planning and the definition of a planning. Now from the discussion of the meaning and the definitions, now we can very easily point out the need and the importance of a planning is concerned. As you know that the planning, it is the primary, that is the function, the basic functions, it is the foundation on which that is the success of the organization is dependent. It is the key to the success of our organization is concerned. So such that is the planning is to be prepared, the planning is to be done by the planners, the managers, and what is the need and the importance of the planning can be pointed out with the help of the following, that is the points. So these are the points which are given to you, the need and the importance of the planning is concerned. See, there are 10 points of importance. So the first one, the planning, it helps to set clear objectives. Planning, it provides the path of action. Planning improves the performance. Then planning minimizes the risk. Planning leads to optimum utilization of resources. Planning helps in decision making. Then planning is useful in setting standard for controlling. Planning facilitates coordination of all the activities, and planning facilitates the other management functions. And the last one is planning promotes innovative ideas. So these are all the points of importance are concerned. Now in brief we shall discuss, that is the need and the importance of the planning is concerned. The first one is the planning, it helps to set clear objectives. So as we have studied the definition, so planning means what? Planning means deciding in advance what to do. So what to do means, that is setting the objectives. The goal is to be set. So in case of a business organization, so the goal or the target is to be set. The target may be, or the goal may be, that is to produce the product a certain unit, or to capture that is a 10% or the 15% of the market is to be captured, or such that is the goal or the target is to be set. So the first, that is the point is said to be helps to set the clear objectives. So due to the planning, what is to be done is decided in advance, then we can achieve such a goal or the target. So then next one is the planning, it provides the path of action. So the planning is prepared. So once the goal is set, how the goal or the target is to be achieved, it is in detail prepared. So such that is the plan, it acts like a blueprint. It acts like a blueprint. So the manager, he can work or he can perform his functions as per the plan. So he can take the action as per the plan. So it acts like a guideline. It acts like a guideline or a path through which he can achieve such that is the target. So it is the another point called as the provides a path of action. Then planning improves the performance. The planning, it improves the performance. So it improves due to the proper planning, the effective planning, the performance of the employee and the performance of the organization can be improved. So if everything is done as per the plan, then the employees, their performance, the employee, they come to know what they have to do, because everything is stated in the plan and they have to move according to the plan. So they can move or they can perform their work very confidently and efficiently. So this helps in improving the efficiency, the performance of the employee and the performance of the organization also. Then the next one is the minimizes the risk. So due to the effective planning, the proper planning, the risk can be minimized, the risk can be reduced. So planning means what? So such that is the planning is done by taking into account the future, that is the events, by anticipating the future, the planning is done. So due to anticipation, the whatever the risks and the uncertainties which are involved in the business, the proper, that is the precautions or the provisions are taken well in advance, and this reduces the risk of the organization. So the planning, the proper planning, it can minimizes the risk in the organization. Then the planning leads to the optimum utilization of the resources. So due to the proper planning, so as such that is the plans are prepared by taking into account the available resources, and such available resources are to be optimally utilized. So the planner, they know what are the resources which are available, and the resources like the manpower or even that is the machineries, the material. So such as regarding the plant capacity is concerned, the plant capacity, how much it is utilized, how much you can improve, that is the capacity. So such that is the machineries and the manpower can be utilized to its full extent, and certain that is the wastages can be eliminated, they can be minimized. So this is the another point said to be the optimum utilization or the rational use of the resources is possible only with the help of a proper, that is the planning. Then the planning, it helps in a decision making. The planning, it helps in a decision making. So the planner, they take into account the various, that is the alternatives. All such alternatives are studied, they are analyzed, and the alternative or the alternative which is most effective one, so such that is the alternative is to be selected. Therefore that is the decision it helps in a decision making. If you analyze, you study all such alternative, the best alternative is selected. So it is the another point of importance called as a helps in a making decision. Then useful in selecting the standard for controlling. So the planning is useful in selecting the standard for a controlling. So as regarding the planning is concerned, so the plans, the blueprints are prepared, and accordingly the employees, the subordinates, the manager, he has to take the work done as per the plan. So the planning, it acts like a measurement of the performance, and the manager, he has to see that the work is actual work, he has to compare with the planned one, and if any, that is the measures are to be taken, such that is the remedial measures can be taken. It is possible only with the help of a, that is the planning is concerned. If you do the proper planning, the plan, it acts like a base, it acts like a base. So therefore it is said that planning is a root, whereas the controlling is the fruit. Controlling is the fruit. Fruit means that is the result. So if the proper, that is the planning is done, and everything, the manager, he has to see that everything should happen as per the plan, and then only the better results can be obtained. So therefore it is said planning is said to be the root, and the controlling is said to be the fruit. So the planning and the controlling, they are the two sides of the same coin which are inseparable. So it acts like a standard for a controlling. The planning, it acts like a standard for controlling. Then next one is the planning facilitates the coordination of all the activities. So in case of a business organization, it has to perform the various, that is the functions relating to the finance, the marketing, the production, the purchase. So the various, that is the activities are to be performed, and these activities are performed by the different, that is the department, like the production department, the finance department, the purchase department, selling department, and the planning is done for all such, that is the departments, and it avoids the overlapping of the activities, it avoids the overlapping of the work is concerned. And all these departments, they have to work as per the plan, they have to work as per the plan. The production department, it has to work, even the finance department, the purchase department. So all these activities, they are interrelated, they are related with each other, and if the planning is made for all such organizations, they can very easily work as per the plan, and the proper coordination between all these departments can be established. So the production department, it has to produce the goods. So in order to produce the goods, it needs the raw material. So they have to depend upon the purchase department. So the purchase department, in order to purchase the raw material, it needs the finance. So they have to depend upon the finance department. So all these activities are interrelated, and if the proper planning is done and everyone works as per the plan, then the proper coordination can be established in the organization. So it is the another point of importance called as the planning. It facilitates for coordination. Then next one, it facilitates the other management functions. So as regarding the planning is concerned, it is the base, it is the starting point, it is the starting point, and all other functions, they comes next to the planning. As regarding the organizing is concerned, staffing is concerned, directing is concerned, coordination and the controlling, they all depends upon the planning. So the planning, it facilitates for other, that is the functions. If the effective planning is done, then it becomes very easy to organize all the things. The resources are to be assembled, they are to be collected as per the plan. Then to implement this, that is the proper, that is the staffing is to be done, the right person is to be appointed for the right job. So all these functions, they depends upon the planning. So it facilitates, it helps for the other function to perform. Then the next one is it promotes the planning, it promotes the innovative ideas. So as regarding the planning is concerned, so planning, it is an intellectual, that is the process, or it is an intellectual activity. It needs the proper, that is the you have to read the future, it needs even, that is the forecasting, the intuition is needed. So the new ideas, the creative ideas are very essential for the effective planning is concerned. And if such a new ideas, the novel ideas, the creative ideas are included in your planning, then it helps very, that is easy to achieve, that is the success of the organization. So the success of the organization, it depends upon the creative ideas, the new ideas, and the planning, it facilitates for such a novel ideas. So these are all the various points of importance or concern. So today we shall stop here, and in the next lecture we shall begin with the next function called as the organizing.